All right, welcome everyone. Today, we are not just flipping through an old exam paper. Oh no, we are going to crack the code to absolutely smashing Life Sciences Paper 1. So let's get right into it. You know that feeling, right? That gut-wrenching moment you open the paper, your eyes scan a question, and poof, your mind is a total blank. That little wave of panic starts to creep in. We've all been there. Well, today, we're going to fix that for good. Because the real secret to acing this paper isn't just about memorizing the textbook, it's about understanding how you get the marks. And that's what I'm going to show you, how to get inside the head of the person marking your exam.
Okay, let's dive straight in with question 1.3. This is what I call the comparison challenge. And trust me, it's a quick 6 marks just waiting for you if you know the strategy.
So here's the typical setup. You get a description over in column I, and then 2 sciencey terms in column 2, labeled A and B. All you have to do is figure out if that description fits A only, B only, both of them, or neither of them. Simple, right? The worst thing you can do here is just guess. Don't do it. Instead, I want you to use this simple 4-step attack plan every single time. First, read the description. Then, in your head, quickly define term A. Then do the same for term B. Then, and only then, do you make the match. It keeps you on track and stops you from second-guessing yourself.
Let's try it with 1.3.1. The description is acts as a microfilter. Okay, step 2. What's the placenta? That's the filter, right? It lets all the good stuff like nutrients pass to the fetus. Step 3. What's the cervix? Well, that's the muscular ring at the bottom of the uterus that holds everything in place. So which one is the microfilter? It's got to be the placenta. The answer is A only. See? Easy.
And look, here's the full set of answers from the marking guide. For 1.3.2, the medulla oblongata is the part that controls your heart rate, not the corpus callosum, so that's B only. For 1.3.3, the blind spot has 0 photoreceptors, while the cornea is just the clear front part of the eye, so contains no rods or cones, is definitely A only. That 4-step logic, it works every single time. All right, let's move on to a diagram question. These can look a little intimidating, but they are some of the easiest marks in the entire paper if you just stay calm and follow a system. So here we go, question 1.4. We've got a diagram of the male reproductive system. The questions are all about connecting the letters on the diagram to the right names and the right functions. The examiner is just checking if you can connect all those dots. Now, don't get overwhelmed by all the arrows and labels. Here's your attack plan for this. First, just identify the big picture. What system is it? Second, quickly in your head, label the parts you know for sure. Third, read the actual question, like which part stores sperm, and then hunt for the label that matches. And last, super important, write down both the letter and the name, then give it a quick double check. And here's what the examiner is looking for straight from the marking guide. Look at question 1.4.1. They wanted the letter and the name for a full 2 marks. So B is the epididymis, which stores sperm. E is the testis, which secretes testosterone. It's all about being precise. Okay, for our final question breakdown, let's unpack question 1.5. This one's all about homeostasis. And it's another one of those classic diagrams you're almost guaranteed to see in paper 1. Now, I know this looks complicated, like a big messy flowchart, but really all it's testing is if you can pull out different bits of information from one picture. It's asking about glands, temperature, and water balance, all using this one diagram.
And here are the answers. See, no big secrets. A and F are the endocrine glands. B and C are all about temperature. And for water regulation, the hormone is ADH, which acts on the kidney at E. Every single question has a clear, direct answer just waiting for you in the diagram.
So, we've gone through 3 different questions, but what's the big idea tying this all together? Well, this is it. This is the ultimate secret. To get those top marks, you have to understand the rules of the game the examiner's playing. Now, this right here, this is gold. This is a direct quote from the official NSC marking principles. Read it carefully. If they ask for 3 reasons and you give 5, they only mark the first 3. It doesn't matter if your 4th and 5th answers were brilliant. You guys, this is a total game changer. It means writing a huge paragraph hoping the marker finds something correct is a terrible strategy. It's not about how much you write, it's about how right you are, right at the beginning. Quality over quantity. Your best, most confident answer has to come first. Period. So to really start thinking like an examiner, you need to live by these rules. 1. Be precise. Answer exactly what they ask. 2. Do not write essays. 3. Number your answers correctly. And 4. The golden rule. Always put your strongest answer first. That's how you play the game to win.
Stick with these strategies, practice them, and I promise you are going to walk into that exam feeling so much more confident. And just stop and think about that for a second. We just covered 3 questions from Section A. And by using these strategies, you've just learned how to lock down a potential 22 marks. 22! Imagine what you can do when you apply this to the whole paper.
Now, if you found this breakdown helpful, guess what? There's a lot more where that came from. For more deep dives into past papers and these kinds of exam strategies, you absolutely have to subscribe to Mr. Chi on YouTube. And for those quick, daily revision tips, make sure you're following him on TikTok. Okay, so now the ball is in your court. Go find some past papers, practice these techniques, and get ready to own that exam. And hey, let us know in the comments what you want us to break down next. Good luck!